Kia ora, good evening, I'm Andrew Mulligan. She's Storm Purvis, of course, and tonight on The Crowd Goes Wild. Sabine Ainsley manages to outwin Johnny Sexton. Did we just watch the most straightforward Bathurst ever? Just watch McConey reveal the biggest soccer bromance with Chris Wood. It's so nice. And the biggest hit's always the must-see TV of Monday.
Oh yeah, all that plus we shake down the weekend's rugby, and can the White Ferns do it? Yes, they can. But first...
the big juicy news story at the top of the show.
Yeah, leading your CGW tonight, the race for the oldest sports trophy in the world is well underway, and the Kiwis are leading the charge. Choo-hoo!
The America's Cup is 3 races into its first of 7 series, and it's 3-0 to Peter Burling and his Merry Men, which has got Britannia skipper Sabine Ainsley in quite the tiz.
New Zealand will now move to a 3-0 lead. Still believing that you're as close when it comes to performance, because I get that feeling coming off your boat.
Well, maybe that's the Kiwi commentator in you, mate.
Okay, I'll take that one on the chin. Thanks, buddy.
Did he just call Sky Sport royalty Stephen McIver a beeping beeper? Only we're allowed to do that, okay?
No.
Just kidding, love you,
Just
Stephen.
kidding, we don't.
Anyway, it was probably the spicy moment in the pre-start that Sabine was really swearing at.
On the foils. Keep on the foils. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was close. Those intersections, almost a clash of foils there. And
This is the umpire's penalty, GBR.
that's a huge moment in this race. So that is a 75-metre penalty there.
Yeah, that penalty meant GB were on the back foot from the get-go, and it stayed that way. Light winds forced a shortened course, and Team New Zealand sailed away to a 52-second lead and win. Race 4 was called off, and we'll be praying for more wins off the shores of Barcelona for take 2 around 1 a.m. tonight, I believe. So that'll be race 4, take 2. That's what I meant by that. But we don't want too many wins. Do you know why?
Oh, don't bring up 2013.
Oh no, I didn't bring up 2013. That's
Just
not
gonna
going
bring up
to...
2013.
I wasn't. That's not going to happen. Stuff like that doesn't happen twice in history, okay?
Oh, no.
Oh, I did it! Anyway, no. So our boat, marvel at the engineering of our boat. It has this ability to get up and stay on its foils in light winds like no other boat anyone's ever seen. So...
There's a lot of parts of the country that are constantly up on the foils.
Yeah, okay, sure. I'm talking about a boat, though.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Anyway, so apparently there's going to be some higher winds tonight, or whenever, what time that is.
Oh, yeah,
Barcelona.
yeah, because it's the light winds that we've been doing the Brits
that we've
with.
been doing well in.
Yeah, but they could be faster under...
Strong winds.
So, also, stupid as stupid does, stupid Ben Ainsley was doing the same starting manoeuvres most literally like every single race, pre-regatta, the qualifying, everything.
Yes.
And the Kiwis just worked it out. They were like, he's been doing the same thing, let's just do it again.
And he also...
Cut him off.
He was asking for it too.
Literally.
Like, come on, guys. You know, challenge me. And we did, and we beat him.
Welcome to the America's Cup, New Zealand. It's finally interesting. All right, this week's big mother moments. Sorry for shouting it, but it was typed in caps on the auto cue. Reminds me of that Ice Cube song, It Was a Good Day. But instead of one good day, imagine if Ice Cube had watched the weekend just being of sport on Sky.
Well, then he'd have to be pretty happy, because it would mean Mama cooked 2 breakfasts with no hog and there wasn't a jacker in sight all weekend. Did I do that?
Yeah.
As a goalie, you typically have one crucial job.
Big mess there, and England could find themselves behind, and it's cleared away brilliantly by Levi Colwell.
Colwell willed it with his big toe not to get in, but Greece eventually took it out. Italy squandered a 2-goal lead when Belgium revealed a sneaky play.
Brilliantly by Maxime de Kuyper.
Ah, the fine art of threading a needle. The Big 5 to Game 5. The Dodgers cleaned up the Padres 2-0 to advance to the Championship Series, meaning we can expect a lot more memes and below-the-belt celebrations from Hernandez.
What is different about this particular team?
Are we live?
We're live.
The fact that we don't give a...
What does this mean for you today?
It means that we won a series. We beat the Padres.
Home runs to bringing it home. Kenyan Ruth Chepngetich claims the women's marathon world record in Chicago.
She's won this race now 3 times.
This is my dream that has come true.
And real-life Forrest Gump Ned Brockman is still running. Despite failing to break the record of 1,000 miles in 10 days, held together by tape and dreams.
We just hit 1.6 mil. God, I am just so deeply exhausted.
And fear not, all the up-the-wahs haven't gone to waste, with the Wigan Warriors becoming the first team in Super League history to win all 4 titles in a year.
Unprecedented! Wigan Warriors are champions!
And lastly, there's nothing Caitlin Vahakolo loves more than classic Kiwi dip. The Black Ferns whipped the French up quicker than a newly brought French onion sachet and reduced cream. And the real question is, salt and vinegar or ready salted?
That's a really good question. After the game, I'm so headed I probably don't even know the answer myself right now.
I'm going salt and vinegar. Taylor Curtis, Crowd Goes Wild.
Yeah. Good stuff.
So good. Finally. Finally. Last one.
Yeah.
And now we're feeling good heading into the World Cup.
Yeah.
Okay. Mirarangi Paul, superstar. Real good at fullback.
We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. All right. At 5 hours and 58 minutes, it was the fastest Bathurst ever. Now, to put that in perspective, that's just over 18 hours quicker than the 24 hours of Le Mans.
You're an idiot.
Merci.
Yes, we had 6 Kiwis tackling the mountain yesterday, and while none topped the podium, there was plenty of action regardless.
Matt.
There's only one event that would draw over 193,000 bogans to a small town in Australia, and that's Bathurst.
Kostecki has the pole at Bathurst.
Of the 6 Kiwis racing, Matt Payne was the fastest before the top 10 shootout, but Andre was the most stoked.
Captain Firmly, aren't you? Yes, on my back.
But it was short-lived.
He's run wide at turn 1 and he's blown it. What a crying shame.
But I think it was worse for his co-driver.
This fellow was out there doing his top 10 shootout. His house burnt down.
There was a good handshake and a bad handshake to start the race. And for 131 laps, nothing bad happened to our Kiwi drivers. Oh no, I've just jinxed it, haven't I?
We've got problem here for Matt Payne. The safety car finally arrives on lap 132.
I mean, this is only his second start at Bathurst.
Yeah, that's gutting for the 22-year-old, but we're still proud.
I'll keep beating the hell out of this joint until I go well here.
So with 27 laps left, Brodie Kostecki had to hold off Brock Feeney, and you could tell their mindset by their choice of music.
You got a fast car. I'm gonna get you.
Both drivers had never won Bathurst, but it was last year's champ who'd get it done.
The biggest win of his career. Brodie Kostecki is the king of the mountain.
I think I'm hallucinating.
You're a Bathurst champion.
When will it sink in?
Probably after we get over tomorrow, so we have to get through tonight first, and then I might sink in after that.
Well, you remember what happened to the race winner last year, the morning after?
She's talking about this.
Tell us. Okay, then I think he's done.
But what's this guy reckon?
How was Bathurst, mate?
James, mate, it was good, but we're actually doing some serious work here.
Good on you, mate. James Fitz, Crowd Goes Wild.
Oh, I didn't know you went over.
I didn't. That's 2022 miles.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Richie Stanaway ran out of fuel right at the end there, so he did finish 9th. He was our closest Kiwi. Just didn't quite get the timing right. But
there was obviously crash and stuff, and we'll have a little bit more in Smash and Bro. But one yellow, it's just crazy how extra good they all were and how fast that race went.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It is.
Also, motorsport news, Hayden Paddon and John Kennard went back-to-back European Rally Championships. And Shane van Gisbergen came 7th in Charlotte in NASCAR this morning.
Nice.
He was on pole.
Nice.
Yep.
Did enjoy the throwback interview. Go and find that on YouTube if you haven't seen it before.
With the spew?
The hangover, Shane van Gisbergen.
That's all time.
It's really good.
All right, after the break, scenes in the heartland of Heartland Rugby. The Kahu and Queens duel it out in Tauihi Basketball Aotearoa. And Maconi has Chris Wood and Tommy Smith's beautiful bromance. Oh.
There were some Some unbelievable results in the Heartland Championship semi-finals over the weekend, with West Coast beating Horowhenua Kapiti 52-51. Yeah, that's right. While Mid-Canterbury upset South Canterbury 17-16 and put an end to their impressive winning streak of 39 games. Someone did it, finally.
Unbelievable. All right.
Like
Welcome back, everybody. No mai, hoki mai. Just like my cheap shirt off the rack on a boozy trip to Waiheke, the NPC is getting tighter and tighter.
Yeah, and just like my friends on the winery tour with me, more and more teams are dropping like flies. Tavri visits the weekend being in the first round of the NPC finals.
That's right, it was quarterfinals last weekend in the NPC, or as I like to call it, All Blacks round. The top 8 teams were stacked with as many ABs as they could fit to try and secure a spot in the semi-finals. First up, it was Counties trying to do what no man has done before, and beat Wellington on a good day. The Lions wasted no time to put points on the board, courtesy of Aumua and Higgins.
Strong charge, gets the call. Higgins down the sideline, he makes it.
But Counties weren't going down without a fight. Adam Brash finishing off this lovely left side line break.
Oh, this is a beautiful try.
But TJ said, "This is my cursed stadium, thank you very much," going over for what could be his last ever game at the grounds. Lions win, and after a great season, Counties go home. Over in Tauranga, we were in for a real treat, a quarterfinal battle of the Bays.
Welcome to the dogfight, baby.
Bop got things rolling through Leroy Carter-Jenkins. But the Magpies struck back immediately through breakout player Harry Godfrey. Second half, it was tit for tat, not much to split him, before a late pen sent the Bay to kick for the corner, and the rest is history. From the Battle of the Bays to the Battle of the Beef, the Waikato Mulu taking on the reigning champion Taranaki Bulls. The Mulu boys are straight into it, taking the first 2 tries. For Taranaki, it was a case of turning down points to go for more points, but not being able to execute. Finau got sent off for a head high on Josh Jacob, and that seemed to be the turning point, Tay-Tay, for Taranaki.
Is it time for your turning point, Tay-Tay?
Ultimately going down by 1 point. Geez, a 3-point penalty sure would come in handy right now. And the last game of the weekend was a powerhouse Tasman against an absolutely stacked Canterbury team. We were in for an absolute battle, or so it would seem. Canterbury went over for 4 tries in 30 minutes and had the Mako looking dead in the water. 5 more tries giving Canterbury their biggest win of the season, sending them through to the semi-finals. Tavlova, crowd goes wild.
Please no, not Canterbury.
It's been... I think they deserve it after what the poor Crusaders went through this year.
They're different franchises. They're different clubs. Not Canterbury.
Anyway, I'll have you know...
They've been a dog's breakfast all year and then they finally hit their straps.
I'm going for these guys.
Why?
Because they haven't won it.
Why?
Since the year you were born, pretty much.
No, I was born the year before they last won it.
48 years, which tells you how old Andrew Mulligan is, which is
49.
quite fun, isn't it?
I was 49 11 days ago.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks.
Now I feel really bad that we missed that.
11 days late. Let's go the Lions. It's been 2 years since you last won it. Toihi Basketball Aotearoa is filling a breaker-sized hole in my heart. And last night delivered. Oh, yesterday afternoon. 2022 and 23 grand finalists, the Kahua and Queens, went head-to-head in P-Town, that's Parirua, and it was the Tokomanawa Queens imports that got the party started.
Long range 3. Looking at her options. Horston's one of them. Quickly on the move. Horston through traffic off the glass. Welcome to Aotearoa, New Zealand. Jordan Horston. Park. Switches back to her left. Spins to her right. Jihun Park. Oh, how about that?
Yeah, but it was the steady hands of the Kahu's big Penina Davidson and the killer instincts of teammate Talia Tupai that got them the dub in the end. Just 3 points in it. Now, look at her just spraying it and sticking with the Wahine over in the States. The WNBA final series is lit.
Carlton gives it up. Yours gets denied. What a rejection from Brianna Stewart. Vandersloot finds Stewart in the corner. You bet!
Breanna Stewart doing it all for New York. The 80-66 win over the Minnesota Lynx sees the series tied at one piece. Believe.
Tauihi's cool, man. These imports are out of control. And a lot of them played in the WNBA, right?
A lot of them have. Of the imports as well, like, they're not just like old at the end of their career.
Yeah.
They're like, there's only 11 WNBA teams.
Yeah.
So there's not enough spots for all the talent in the world to play in the WNBA.
So they're coming here.
It's awesome to watch.
It is very cool.
Right, tonight at North Harbour Stadium, the All Whites plan to kill the Prime Minister of Malaysia. Sorry, I meant to play their football team in a friendly. That was a reference from the movie Zoolander. 5 stars.
5?
5 stars.
Well, speaking of friendly, you won't find two closer sporting buddies than Captain Chris Wood and Auckland FC defender Tommy Smith. They go way back to the 2010 FIFA World Cup.
This is called Who Loves Who the Most.
Nice.
Thank you.
Look, we know Chris Wood scores lots of goals, but these two have friendship goals.
It's constantly a sort of distance relationship. We've never lived in the same place.
And yeah, we know we can pick up the phone to each other and speak openly and honestly about anything.
And before you say get a room, they usually do.
He's a good roommate, to be fair. I think over the years we've blended very well.
Listen, it's just easy.
All right, let's put this bromance to the test.
Who buys the first round or lunch?
I usually get the coffees rather than the meals.
Yeah, but it works out perfectly. That's a good balance we have in our relationship.
Have you ever spent an off-season holiday together in Ibiza?
Not Ibiza. We went to Portugal with families.
Did my stag do in Ibiza?
Stag do in Ibiza? Gosh. Went to Marbella together as well, actually. Must like spending time with you. Which one's the highlight, though?
Say the family. Yeah, was it Portugal?
So do they know each other's interests?
Golf was the main one. He's a big family man. He loves his kids and loves his wife. He loves spending a lot of time with them. He's a very bright man. He's studied. He's got a degree.
3 main ones are probably horse racing, golf, and then obviously studied to be a pilot.
Studying to be a pilot? When did this start?
It started about 2 years ago, and I'm just the physical skill test away from being complete, so yeah.
Have I just broken an exclusive then?
Well, it's not on Google, so yes you have. Thanks, Tommy. So what happens when Chris scores all those Premier League goals?
Do you text him?
Do I?
Every time. Every time, yeah.
I guess a question for you, Tommy, is how many goals has he scored?
You're getting close to 100, I'm sure.
Oh, not that close.
Not that close? 84?
Nah, you're a little bit high.
A little bit high?
A little bit high. 11 off.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Pull your finger out then.
Yeah, I know. By the end of the season, it'll be all right.
Tommy Smith was best man at Chris's wedding, and Chris was one of Tommy's groomsmen. But there was just one issue.
You forgot me in your speech, so we can't really talk about that. So
it was on my notes, and obviously caught up in the moment, emotional day, crying buckets as it was anyway, and just completely missed his section. And he's never let me live it down since.
That would have hurt though at the time.
It did, yeah. Especially when I was the only one left off as well. So.
And he doesn't even mind that he was just a big lonely groomsman who didn't get a mention.
Nah, you've always been my best man.
Ah, hey, that's the love.
Love it. That's cute.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
How's your wedding
love
prep
those
going?
relationships. Not great. McConey called me the other day and asked if he could MC it.
He won't forget anything in the speaches though.
This is true. Do I say yes? Message me. Tell me. Should I say yes?
The show, of course you say yes. Smash them, bro. Of course. Can the White Ferns smash through Pakistan at the T20 World Cup? And NFL smashings from the Monday Morning Football League in New Zealand.
You right?
It's thirsty, and I don't want to touch the milk.
He's thirsty. Okay, the Women's T20 World Cup is getting to the pointy end, and the White Ferns are 1 win away from making the semis.
Let's go.
This weekend, they dispatched Sri Lanka.
Yeah! Straight through, Amelia Kerr.
The last 6 of the contest. It's come off the bat of Sophie Devine, the captain.
But what made Sophie Devine say this?
Thank you. Go Australia.
Well, if Australia beat India, it means a win against Pakistan would secure a semi-final spot. But can you trust an Aussie?
A win for Australia by 9 runs.
Of course you
Course
can.
you can.
Our boss is Australian.
So now we need to beat Pakistan and avoid a
There's
bitten
funny way of
bum.
biting you in the bum if you don't give it the respect it deserves. So for us, we've got, I guess, fate in our own hands in terms of whether we progress through to the semi-finals. World Cup games, you don't need any more motivation to get up for that.
Yeah, and you should get up for that because it's 3 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I love Australians.
We love Australians.
Yeah, they're the greatest.
We love you, Gary.
Our new head of sport is Australian. Great joke, Storm.
Don't fire me.
Please re-sign me. My contract's up in December.
We should take this off the air.
Can I have the pen, please? I'll sign here.
Move on.
Angry coaches, happy rookies, frustrated superstars, and a team owner who just wanted to enjoy some birthday cake in his billion-dollar stadium.
Yeah, it's just another week of American football. Here's producer Ra with the tea.
NFL Monday began with the Bears giving the Jags the royal treatment in London.
Having some tea in the Tottenham end zone.
They started with a sip, but they were guzzling the stuff by the end with Chicago's rookie quarterback throwing 4 touchdowns.
4 for Caleb. What a flight home this is going to be for the Bears.
When the Ravens signed running back Derrick Henry in the offseason, many wondered if it was the right fit.
And now it's Henry time. Derrick coming outside. Derrick Henry! Touchdown! 2nd and 5. Still based out of power with Henry with a touchdown.
Yeah, no, he's a good fit, much to the delight of their fans.
Ravens going to the Super Bowl. Let's go Ravens!
Sticking with scary birds in Philly, the stacked Eagles only just snuck past the Browns.
Birds to the end zone. It is A.J. Brown.
And it looked like their coach Nick Sirianni was clapping back at some angry home fans. But apparently this is just how he expresses joy.
No, just excited. Just excited to get the win. Just excited to get the win. It's hard to win in this league, so we're excited to get the win.
I'd hate to see him mad. In New York, Joe Burrow hit the gas against the Giants.
Joe taking off. Oh, he's got a ton of room. Might take it all the way. Inside the 10. Burrow to the pylon. He's in for the touchdown. Bengals to 2 and 4.
And finally, it was a special day for Cowboys owner Jerry Jones.
It's your 82nd birthday today. You said that early. We want to wish you a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday, owner.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
But it ended up being a cake day from hell.
Down here. We'll have to go for a touchdown, but they're going for it anyway. It's intercepted. From Aaron Webb. Here's Goff. Going for the young goal. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
They even benched their $240 million quarterback, Dak Prescott.
This was a shocker. I felt bad.
Happy birthday, Jerry, 82. And I'm dying over here.
Rob Pomare, crowd goes wild.
Whoa.
Dak Prescott, more like Sack Prescott, am I right? Ha ha, classic. Hey, just back to the Philadelphia Eagles. They threw snowballs at Santa one year. So Philly fans, head coaches, they're yelling at each other. It is a sign of love.
Right.
Yeah. They threw snowballs at Santa one Christmas game.
Okay, it's not allowed?
No, it's Santa.
Yeah, but throwing snowballs is fun.
It's a segment with more hits than Diddy with only a fraction of the baby oil. What's it called?
Smash it, bro!
Sweet Home Alabama was released 50 years ago.
Jesus.
Dylan Stewart came flying in off the edge and absolutely blows Jan Miller up.
Oh, the follow-up to that was Sit Down, Alabama. And that was recorded by South Carolina, which is track 5 on the new hit album called Smash Them Bro. That's
Smash Them Bro!
That is the worst ever. I don't take offense easily, but this guy does. Unbelievable.
And that's going to be a big job to fix.
Yeah. Get it? Take 8. David Reynolds found himself between a rock and a hard place and ended up as the centerfold for Panel Beaters Monthly. Dave Reynolds. Smash Them Bro! That's the one.
Here we go.
When a Tribe Called Quest asked if they can kick it, I don't think this is what they meant.
Vicious kick to the face, no intent. I think both sides know. Wow.
Sometimes you need to get your head in the game, and sometimes you need to get your head right out of the way. Enya Breen took it on the chin when Kate Zachary smashed her sis! Much better. I love this guy, Omua, more and more each day.
There's a fine tackle from Omua. Boy, that was bang on.
Yennisbo, he agrees. Asafa showed counties just how hard they wanted a semi. James Thompson was left limp when Asafa Aumua smashed him, bro! choose life, choose a job, choose a career, or choose to run it straight in an Aussie prop?
Oh, brave tackle.
Not a lot of players that are going to want to go in and make that tackle.
Meryl Smith went down faster than a bottle of Buckfast on the streets of Glasgow, but she had a brave heart until Eva Kapani smashed her assist! Freedom!
Guys, if you're writing Smashed and Bro, put it in caps lock. How are we supposed to know to yell it out if it's not in caps lock?
The rest of it was really good.
Because it was in caps lock.
Yeah. Oh, we're writing closer now. So
sorry, just caps lock, okay?
Just one lonely voice in there saying the rest of it was really good. Well, hey, New Zealand, good night. We hope you had a fun show. We did. It was really sloppy around the edges, but mostly it was good. Good feedback. HR! I need HR in here. And I want an emotional support person as well.
Bye.
Bye, guys.